What's up, everybody? It's your buddy Wolfman Pedro.
And I'm Sanna.
I'm Aqua.
And we were just watching South Park poops.
The South Park is my favorite thing in the
You were about to say in the United States.
Yeah,
In the United States.
I was fast.
Oh god. What?
South
Okay.
Park.
Alright.
Mr. Garrison as the president. It's my favorite thing in the entire fracking universe.
At least he doesn't just sound like another politician. I don't even know what to sound like this guy. Remember Chewbacca?
Oh, I remember.
Remember when we did it, son?
Oh, I remember.
That was fantastic.
That was fantastic. You got it.
Remember Chunk?
Remember the Goonies?
Oh, I love the
The Goonies.
We were just watching.
Oops, too early. That's not what I wanted. Oh, go on. Okay.
We're watching Mr. Mackey. So I follow this Instagram page, which is I think it's called South Park HD, and all they do is little clips of South Park,
Yeah.
which is my fucking favorite. That's all I fucking need.
Yeah. It's like I do the same thing on Instagram, but I didn't know if they had a South Park one, but I follow a Dragon Ball one.
I follow like 3, 4
Why do I have so
different
many?
South Park things.
My phone is exploding with notifications right now.
Are you just getting a bunch of vibrations in your hands?
Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna leave.
Oh god!
Yeah, that's what you get for being dirty.
Have you talked about on the show? Because have you talked about how we actually had Mr. Garrison as a substitute teacher?
No, I was actually,
And Mackey.
yeah, we had Mr. Garrison and Mr. Mackey as our subs. They used to teach with Trey, Matt Stone, and Trey Parker.
Yep.
But they're substitutes by the time we got into school. They're they're quite old now. But
They're pretty old.
Mr. Mackey,
We're just gonna call them Mr. Mackey.
Yeah,
Mr. Mackey.
We're not gonna call
Yeah.
them out, especially since one of them's like
Mr.
a
Mackey
really
hated me.
angry, sad man now.
Mr. Mackey
Actually, though.
fracking hates it, dude. So like, if you're in his class at any point in time, all the kids know, they know who they are, and he tries to cover it up. But if you get him angry, like, so I was in class once, I think it was math class, and a kid raised his hand, and he was about to, I don't know what he was going to say, but he immediately just goes, oh no, a TV, okay? And he says okay, but only when he's angry.
Yeah, he like curved that shit.
And everyone just, like, has to hold in your laugh, otherwise he's going to start yelling at you. And then if he starts yelling at you, you're getting yelled at by Mr. Mackey, like,
And
it's
you're
the
just
best
gonna
day
laugh
of your life.
even more.
So everyone wants to try and be somewhat respectful.
Oh, that
Like
was
the-
not the case in my class.
No, not mine either, but I feel like there was, because everyone held it in for like 2 seconds, and then he said, okay, and we lost it.
I've never had him as a substitute teacher because he,
Did he get fired?
Yeah,
I think he got fired.
he got straight fucking fired.
Yeah, poor Mr. Mackey. Mr. Garrison, though.
He's
Oh
still
man,
there.
that guy's a fucking hoot, dude.
Oh, I
He's
love
amazing.
him so much.
Anytime that he gets to sub for the theater class, it's just like,
I haven't had him for a substitute teacher in the theater yet.
well, I doubt it's gonna happen now, because
Yeah,
you got 3 weeks.
I only have 25 days. Now it's almost 24. Motherfucker.
But yeah, he'll do that shit of like, if you don't know the answer, he'll call you retarded and laugh. Like, he'll make a little joke of it.
Wow, he must be real retarded.
And you're like,
He has called, like, no joke, he has legitimately called people retarded in class.
Has.
and someone just farted real bad.
That was me, I'm sorry.
I got really
That is-
distracted from my story because I was like, ugh, what's that? Ugh, oh
You wanted to
boy.
blame me, didn't
It was
you?
no, it was a
Oh,
silent
actually, I was
one.
originally gonna blame the dog. She ran behind me. Anyways, we were in theater class, you and I, brother. And he subbed, and he was telling those chicks to be hookers.
Yeah,
For
I was
a
wondering
scene.
if you were going to tell this story, if I was going to tell this
You
story.
can tell the story.
You want me to tell the story?
Yeah, because I was backstage when it happened.
Okay.
You were there with them.
Alright, so this particular class, I think this was my senior year. So you were a sophomore at the time, and we were in theater together. It was me and a friend of mine. Her name's Lorna. She's amazing. She's very sweet.
She is.
This was the year that we actually got to help our actual teacher direct the show. So that was like really exciting. But because she was out and we had Mr. Garrison as a sub, you know, it was just like, oh, it was playtime, you know?
That's all it was.
So,
if he shows up,
it's
nothing
playtime.
gets done.
It's playtime. And he was just
You
like...
listen to him talk shit about other people and make jokes, and
Exactly.
he loves the fact that he's Mr. Garrison. He
And,
loves
He
it.
loves it.
I got
got-
skill.
I got really
And this particular day, he was just like, yeah, this is theater, like do skits, you know, like just do something.
Right.
So we were like, okay, cool. And my friend Lorna and I were talking to him like, hey, we actually have like a lot of work to do. I got some work to do with the tech kids. She has to catch up with some actors on a particular scene. Like, is it cool if we just kind of fuck off and do our own thing? He's like, you two are upperclassmen, right? And we were both just like, yeah, she was a junior, I was a senior. And I can remember he looked us straight in the face. He's like, why do you even give a fuck?
Yeah.
And we were like, alright, cool. He's like, yeah, dude, do whatever you want. That's fine. Alright, sounds good. Thanks, Mr. Garrison. But the rest of the underlings all had to do, like, other skits and shit, unless we specifically pulled them aside and had something to work with, like, work on with them. There were these 3 freshman girls. 4 freshman girls, I'm sorry. And they didn't know that this was Mr. Garrison. They were new to the scene. And they go up to him like, oh, Mr. Garrison, we have a problem. We don't know what kind of skit to put on. Without missing a beat, he looks these girls straight in the face and goes, alright bitches, this is what you're doing. He called little freshman girls bitches. Okay bitches, this is what you're doing. Points at the first 2. You 2.
I like how you did the thing that he does.
Yeah,
so nobody else can see it.
When he does like
it's
the spider fingers.
Yeah, so instead of like you're like the horns.
Yeah, like the
He
rock on
points.
horns. He points with rock on horns.
Yeah.
You two are night walking women looking for a John. And he would do this. It was one point, but it was like the middle finger out and the index finger kind of curved.
It was
very
weird.
It was very strange. You're a John
And
looking
the
for
thumb is out too.
Yeah, John. You're a John looking for a cheap trick. And you're the cop that's gonna bust them all. Get acting. And they were just like, these girls were horrified. They're like, he wants us to be hookers.
Yeah.
And they were like, one of them was about ready to cry. And my friend Lorna and I, we look each other in the face, go, this is gonna be a problem. So immediately, we didn't even say anything. It was like Lorna knew. She's like, I'm gonna take the girls to the side. And so that part I only know from what she told me. While I was like, oh hey, Mr. Garrison, can you come backstage real quick? Like, I know that this is like you don't really give 2 shits, but I need to get like a proper adult approval to do this one thing with this student. And so if you can just okay us, like that'd be rad. So we were able to pull him away for a minute. What my friend Lorna told me is like these girls are like water-eyed. They're like, I don't want to be a hooker. And she goes,
I don't want to pretend.
Which is
I don't want
surprising
to pretend
because
to be a hoe.
every freshman right now wants to be a hooker. At least for me. At least in my...
Did you say especially me or except for me?
No, like...
Sign away, you're gonna be a hoe.
I'm not gonna speak. Go on.
Anyway, so
Lorna goes
from what
away.
she told me, God damn it, she explained to these girls. It was like, hey, do you girls know like South Park? 3 of them didn't know what South Park was, but one of them was like, oh yeah, my dad likes that show. And she was like, all right, well, do you know it? Kinda. Do you know Mr. Garrison? Yeah, what about him?
It's like that.
That's him.
That
Wait,
is
what?
Mr. Garrison.
I was like, yeah, that's Garrison.
That's Garrison.
I think my favorite was I had him for math once,
I
and
had to laugh at the time.
Mr.
Go on.
Garrison doesn't do math.
No.
Like, he hates that shit, and he was sitting, he got his legs crossed on a chair, he's got his fucking newspaper on, we're like, he's like, your teacher wanted you to do these problems. I don't know what the fuck it is. He's like, just
He
do
was always
them.
straight, just like, I don't know how to do it.
He was like, just do them, and we're like, alright. And like, once all the kids were just like bullshit, and they turned it in, it's like, what can we do now? It's like, I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want, like.
Oh, just do it.
Just do whatever you want, guys. Why is his phone keep going
Alright,
off?
class.
Alright, class.
Settle down, class.
Alright, class, now settle down. Settle down, class. Like, last year...
Mr. Garrison is so fucking
Oh my
dope,
God,
dude.
actually,
Like,
though.
I love him.
Yeah.
But last year...
Mr. Mackey's mean.
Oh,
Like,
God.
I know that he's like the school counselor and he's really funny on the show, but like in real life, like he's really
Like, that dude's a
mean.
dick.
I never got to experience this, so...
Oh
my God, I felt text.
Don't
No,
do that, Vede.
you're
You're
not-
gonna get
okay.
fucked
Yeah,
now.
not ready.
What did I say?
I tried to...
Get fucked.
Okay, at least I know what to do now.
I mean, you should have known what to do 2 episodes ago.
I should have, but my brain wasn't cooperating. Anyways, in my junior year, which was last year, I used to have Mr. Garrison for a substitute almost all the time because my teacher, Mr. Carver, loved him. And so most of the time he's just like, okay, he just like, fuck. I just want he wanted you to do these problems. Come ask me for help, but let's be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. So like.
Oh yeah,
fuck
math
it.
is not his thing.
And I would just get like, I think it was me and my friend who was a sophomore at the time. We would just like get into conversations with them, just like all the time, just being like, talking about stupid shit. And it was the best. Like, Mr. Garrison's a fucking bomb.
Oh yeah, dude. I hope that he teaches, or I guess subs, at this point, till the day he dies. Like, I think everyone in our schools and like the Jeffco County needs him.
I do. So. Hopefully, because my government teacher literally just got fired, so I hope he fills that spot.
Yeah, dude. If only you guys got Tolper.
Yeah, because
Tolps was the best.
Haley was the man.
Havey's still there. He's getting kicked out of his room.
Getting kicked out of his room?
Doesn't that fucking suck?
Why is he getting kicked out of his room?
I don't know. All I know is that he's getting kicked out of his room.
Havey's had that room for fucking ever.
Right?
Like,
That's Havey's room.
You can't do that to Havey.
You leave Havey's room alone.
You leave Havey alone.
You leave Havey alone.
Havey knows his shit. He's a good man. Leave him alone. That is like Mr. Havey is probably like the most passionate teacher I've ever had, which I love.
Definitely one of at least.
Oh yeah, definitely. Silence. No, my government teacher literally just got fired like over spring break. They quote unquote politely asked him to leave.
So yeah, he got straight fucking
He got
fired.
straight fucking fired. And he's literally the worst teacher I've ever had. I cannot stand him for the life of me.
And it sucks because you had him for government, right? Government
I had
and
him
economics.
for government and economics.
Because they're taught by the same teacher, and you have to pass those classes to graduate.
Yeah.
It is a recommendation. It's a
Requirement.
Thank you.
That's the word. Fuck.
Nice job, V.
I meant to jump there.
And ours that I had my senior year was fucking dope. Like, his name was Mr. Tolper, and he was like really new into teaching, so he still had that like,
That passion.
yeah, that spunk. And he really liked it
He
there.
wasn't like a jaded cop yet. He was like
No.
the rookie cop that was hot on the scene and he was gonna make a difference.
Yeah, no, he wasn't a Mr. Pippin. Whom I also fucking adored. You guys,
I didn't.
I
he didn't have
Pippin.
the chance because they fired him, and
I never had
you
him.
never had him. Pippin, just throw it out there. I fucking love him, but he was so over teaching that in English class he would straight up give you the answers, and he would allow you to write down the answers for the test the next day. And he would straight up tell you, just like, if you guys don't do this and you guys fail, you guys are fuck-ups. Like, I'm straight up giving you the answers.
Right here, right now.
All you have to do is write them down. He was a dope teacher, like, he was super chill, and I really enjoyed him. But,
You
but he
understand where I'm going.
he didn't care at
Yeah.
all. I mean, once you get a teacher that gives you the answers to your test, you can tell that they don't care.
I think it's because he was probably still passionate about trying to teach kids, but he was over the school system from what I heard.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why-
he hated it. There was that, I don't remember his name. He was a part of the staff.
The metrosexual. Reason I can't
know who
remember
you're
his
talking
name,
about.
but
I know
he
who
looks-
you're
The
talking
one that
about.
always carried the clipboard.
Yeah,
He
he's one of those fucks.
hated Pippin. Like they straight hated each other. And he would like come to his class, and I remember like I had him for English, and I also had him for study hall. And he would come into the class because my study hall was like study hall for the kids that don't do good. The kids that aren't doing their work and shit, like they just get put into Pippin. And he would come in, he would start like fighting with Pippin. We're like, you need to take attendance more often. And Pippin would be like, fuck off. And then the guy's like, I'm gonna seriously like fire you. And Pippin was just like, if you
Do it, bitch.
Well, the thing was, Pippin was straight up like, if you're taking me down, I'm taking you down with me. And that guy got fired the same year that Pippin got fired.
Yeah. You try to take me down, I'll take you down.
Pippin was like the
He was like the
definition of,
Clint
like,
Eastwood of the teachers that were
yeah,
like,
he was just like,
he
you
was the
fuck
ug-
with me, I fuck with
he
you.
was the ugly.
He and Havy had an ongoing war of like who could take the least amount of attendance.
Yeah, because
Havy
Havy
fucking
did it.
never takes it.
No.
down.
Because Havy didn't give a fuck either. He was like, if you want to be here and learn, then be here and learn. I don't give a fuck if you're here or not.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't affect my grade.
Yeah. If anything, it makes my grading easier. F, there you go. Simple.
Havy always watches the movies in his classroom, which is super dope.
We're
So,
actually going to talk about Havy and his classroom movies on the next episode.
we spent a whole episode talking about teachers. Maybe we'll
Hopefully,
change it up.
Maybe.
over the freaking pause of episodes, I can beat this fucking level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice, Vid.
Yeah, because I'm sick
Yeah,
of this
that's when
level.
we're going to come back, is when Veed's like right there standing at Bondage Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah,
Alright.
as
No,
always,
I hate this.
I'm your buddy Wolfman Pedro.
I'm Sanna.
I'm not
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All that fun shit, you know what to do. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.